We are now entering, I'm not sure if we are entering Dousman or not. Dousman, Wisconsin. It is also a village in Waukesha County. Pretty similar to like Wales. There's 2,419 people here as of the 2020 census. We're gonna go check out downtown real quick. There's the school, Dousman Elementary.
That's Dousman Middle School. That's where I went to middle school.
Post office in Dousman has been in operation since 1856. Founded in 1881, the village was named after Talbot C. Dousman, a local farmer and businessman who helped bring the Chicago and Northwestern Railroad to the area. The village was incorporated in 1917. The village was at one time called Bullfrog Station because of the numerous bullfrogs in the area. The local baseball team is still called the Dousman Frogs.
Frog jump.
What?
Home of the frog jump.
Yep, and an annual frog jumping competition takes place during Dousman's Derby Days. Let's see here, demographics. We got a pretty sizable downtown area. Uh, 96.8% white, 0.7% African American, 0.5% Native American, 0.9% Asian, and 0.1% from other races, and 1.0% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino, we're 2.9% of the population. Notable residents, there's one. Well, there's 2 actually, but I don't know if anybody's going to know, honestly, either one. Brianna Decker, ice hockey player and Olympic gold medalist, member of the gold medal winning United States women's national hockey team at the 2018 Olympics. Winter Olympics, that is. Bullfrog Station. Yeah, everything's called bullfrogs around here. They got a pretty sizable downtown for being a little village. More than Wales had. There's the post office. They got a delicious spaghetti dinner. Oh wait, that was last night, never mind. I hope everybody's bellies are full of delicious spaghetti. Or bruschetti. Would you like some bruschetti? Comment below if you know what movie that's from. Would you like some bruschetti? My wife cannot comment because she knows where it's from. Ooh, the Dousman house. Haunted? Could be. Alright, so we are now in Corey Park. And we are coming up to this sign right here. I'm not supposed to park here because it's a handicap spot, but I'm only going to be here for a minute, so on that sign it says, shortly after the Chicago and Northwestern Railroad built its line through in 1881, the village of Dousman came into existence. The building of the early railroads meant prosperity, and as they found out across the state, skilled craftsmen and merchants soon opened businesses to serve the needs of outlying communities. By the end of 1882, businesses included a hotel, Cassidy's Saloon, Thomas's store, also the post office, Hardbell's Grain Elevator and Lumberyard, a blacksmith and wagon shop. The new village, sportingly referred to by some as Bullfrog Station because of the surrounding bogs and marshes, was characteristic of the hundreds of Wisconsin railroad villages that sprang up during the 19th century. It was formerly named Dousman in honor of Talbot C. Dousman, which we talked about, who was considered the first settler in the town of Ottawa. His claim dating to 1837. Located in the midst of a dairy and farming community, Dousman prospered as it does today. Also of importance after the turn of the century, it was the state's first fish hatchery known as the Trout Pond, and the marl beds located some miles to the south of the village. I don't know what a marl bed is. You're from this area. Do you know what the marl bed is? She's looking it up.
I think it has something to do with stone.
So that's about it for Dousman, folks. So just outside of Dousman, we've come across this. This has not been inhabited in a long, long time. And that's a very ugly addition to put on it. It says there's a security system on the door, and it doesn't look like anybody's broken into the house. But that addition, what were they thinking? It's like farmhouse meets 1950s addition. There's some buildings on the property as well. Some other buildings. Ooh, that's old. Looks like an opening down there to the basement. But you know, I don't go in these places, at least not by myself. Mrs. Yogi's with me, but she ain't gonna go in there with me either. So I don't know what this was here. There's the back door to the house. Old light. I don't know if you can see it right there. Some other properties in the back there. I'm not going to walk that far back. I think I see it almost looks like there's a no trespassing sign on that one barn back there. But again, there's nothing that says no trespassing in the front of the house. That's why we stopped. Creepy. It's creepy, but that addition on the front again, that is, maybe it was a storefront? I doubt it. I don't know. Anyways, got to find something that was abandoned. You always got to take them side roads, folks. Wouldn't it be creepy if all of a sudden you saw like a body show up in that window right there? I'd be running for the car. All right, let's continue. So we're just outside of Dousman on Highway 18, and there's this. And we are trying to figure out exactly what it is. Because it looks like at one point it was like a church type of building. And there's a couple other ones right next to it that are similar. But it's got double doors on the front. And it almost looks like down there was a rectory of some sort. I don't know if that's buildings being occupied, but these obviously are very old. I'm gonna just put the camera up to the door. I mean, it's probably just storage now, but I have no idea what the heck's in here. Huh. Just storage. Very weird. You can go in, the door's open, but I'm not gonna open it. I mean, what are these? Or what were they? The wife's trying to figure, she's trying to look up any information right now in the car. But it's just weird that there's two smaller You know, I'm not trying to be make a joke or anything, but it almost makes me think of like an odd house, like a men's and a woman's, and then you had the I don't know, little shrines maybe on the inside used to be. They look church-like to me. It's really weird. And like I said, right there is what looked like a rectory as we were passing it. And I don't think anybody's living there either. But the grounds are taken care of. You know, this isn't all overgrown or anything. I don't know. There's some buildings in back. No idea. No idea what this is. If anybody watches this video and knows, it's just west of Dousman on Highway 18. I would love to find out what these are. All right, back to the car.